Welcome, welcome, welcome. He is on the hunt for his next big stunt. Give him a sky and he'll dive it, a flaming car and he'll drive it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Pepito. So good. You do crush it.
I crush it.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with these sound alerts because I'm hearing them, aren't you, Pepito?
I heard him. I heard that one. I heard it.
Well, then why are they not coming through on this stream? Um, I'll try to figure that out. I'll have a moment here in a moment. But the important thing is, everybody, it's time to get on our level. We have a new legend in the canon, and he's a daredevil. This is episode 31, Stunts.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a fine actor, stuntman, Mr.
He's been on fire.
We're coming to you live from New Mexico. He says, please speed down the street doing dangerous stunts.
Stage fighting, martial arts, and kickboxing. In his profession, he's been set on fire.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love the
So
long echo. Yeah, you can do the sound alerts instead because they're apparently not coming through.
So good.
Oh, clip volume too high. Well, how about this? How about I don't play it anymore? Pepito, welcome to the show.
Thank
How
you.
the hell are you?
So good. Right?
How about it? I'm just reading the chat. I'm getting distracted. Oh wait, I forgot I was gonna turn on this light. See, we're doing fancy new things. We are coordinating our lighting. We had some blue chill light for Pepito's intro, and yeah, now we're here. It's all lit up. We're ready to start the show. Are you excited to talk about stunts tonight?
Super excited. That's like one of my favorite things. Stunts.
Absolutely. I believe I'm hearing from the broadcast truck that you have a segment behind the scenes about stunts that I'm really excited to get to. But first of all, I wanted to ask you what day it is.
The 21st of July, 2024, of course.
Okay, it's the 21st of July, you say.
Yes.
Well, to that I say,
That you
I
say.
see we're doing things fancy. I have everything written down here. Hang on.
To that he says.
To that I say, here is a letter to the editor dated July 21st, 2000. And it reads as follows. The opinion page of July 12th was composed of a cartoon, a David Broder column, 2 very small comic strips, and 2 letters to the editor. The letters are about 500 words, and the other one about 1,200 words. Made up a third to half the page. Besides being long, these letters were on subjects that I thought were rather strange and did not really belong in our mini award-winning Argus. The 1200 worder by the 70-year-old who is perfectly happy with wetting himself frequently, along with his dog and turtles, answers a question by asking another one. Does a bear poop in the woods? And that letter to the editor really got me. I'm getting confused by the chat. That letter really got me confused. I am having trouble explaining it. You know what I mean, Pepito?
Yeah, me too. I want to read the other guy's long worded
Yeah, I could have looked that up, but I thought it'd be better if you tell us what you think the original letter was about.
Oh man, sometimes he gets lonely. And he looks over to the mini award-winning current Argus sitting on his nightstand, and he thinks,
I'm asking about the letter that he's talking about, the letter by his 70-year-old who likes wetting himself.
"Oh, that's
What
the
do you think
guy.
that letter was?
Oh, I like to wet myself, and there's turtles living here, and I like to let everyone in Carlsbad know about that because I wrote this letter to the mini award-winning current Argus, and here's a long ass thing I wrote."
Yeah, that could be. I'm being told that we can hardly hear you, Pepito.
Damn it.
Trying to turn you
Hello.
up.
Hello.
Okay. Is that any better?
Hello. 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 Hello.
Asking the chat, is that any better? Okay. Yes, that is better. All right. I just had to finagle some things.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a fine actor, stuntman.
Ay. Someday we're going to figure out how to bypass the sound malfunctions, because what happens is if I forget to turn them off when they're done playing, then when we switch back to this scene, they'll automatically play again. But that is a bit sad that I keep forgetting to do that, but I will have you know that I correctly labeled this one episode 31, and I remembered to do that this time. So, hey,
That's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's pieces by pieces. We're getting it together.
With the way your beat sounded when it
Oh my god,
starts,
it was too loud though. But what can you say,
it's not-
Pepito? I would like to get right into it. You created a segment today about stunts that I think is the perfect appetizer to begin our meal today.
Sure. It's quite an hors d'oeuvre.
Pepito here. As we all know, Cavemen News is a high-octane jet fuel of a show, full of extreme surprises and crazy segments. Unfortunately, last week, I was sidelined due to an injury that I sustained during the filming of the All My Pepito segment. So, this week I was left unable to do all the extreme parkour stunts that I had planned on recording for this week's segment.
Ooh.
So, I decided to just put together a reel of all my old famous stunts. Back in the days,
All right,
when
let's see it.
Pepito was even more extreme than he is today. Like my days with the 505 Stunters when we did a popular low-budget film, Nowhere Street.
You get high again.
Classic. Wow, that's Mac Galindo.
That time I did a gainer off the train bridge. This is Pepito, and I'm about to do a gainer off the train bridge. Here, Scuba,
Let's see
take the
it.
camera so I can put this on Vine.
Holy shit, Pepito!
That time, I did a 90-foot jump in a truck. Pepito here for Cavemen News. Cavemen News is usually a jam-packed, high-octane, extreme-fueled energy drink of a show. And don't try this at home.
Wow. Pepito, you gave your all for that one.
I wish I could have. I was too injured.
No, you did, man. You found the footage of your gainer, and I didn't
Everyone's
ask
seen
you
that.
this. I didn't ask you this, but you have a copy of Nowhere Street, or where did you get that footage?
YouTube.
Oh, it's on YouTube?
The trailer.
Oh, the trailer. And you made the trailer? Golly.
Yeah, of course. All of our
Yeah.
action shots, like every punching shot is in that trailer. Booty shot.
Soy Teresa in the chat says you're her hero. And she
Aw.
also says that you're on X Games mode.
Always on
So-
stream, like an energy drink.
You are. You're a multi-talented king.
With
It
guava
says
bean.
here in the chat.
Oh, thank you. Damn. It's like all the things I think of her.
Aw, that's cute. But let's dispense with the cuteness and get into the show proper. Don't you believe?
Proper. Let's do this.
All right. Here we go. Now this says let's fucking go. This I see here is 1928. Human spider to climb here. On Saturday afternoon at 4:30, Henry D. Rowland, known daredevil, human fly, which is weird. At the title says human spider, and then like a sentence in, they call him the human fly. I mean, I hate to call out our ancestors, but that's what we call in the business a newspaper malfunction. They need to get their shit together. But it goes on to say that I'm not going to read the whole thing because that's boring. The important thing is that this human spider came to Carlsbad and climbed the courthouse without anything but, his bare hands and feet and his wits. And he says here, Mr. Rowland states that while the courthouse here is not high compared with the 30 and 40-story buildings he has scaled, it presents some difficult problems. Pepito, I have a question for you. Do you think you could climb the courthouse?
Of course. Maybe I
Yeah. We should have gotten footage of that. Unfortunately, I forgot to ask you to include that in your segment. But yeah, I think I could climb that without any special apparatus. I don't know.
It's a really well designed building for scaling. It has all those Pueblo logs. Good for
Yeah. It seems like it would be easy, but in 1928, I think people were a lot shorter. So
shorties.
maybe that has something to do with it. That could be. But
He had a wife that he
a
carried.
real. What's up?
He would carry his wife on his shoulders.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. I forgot. There's a lot of history here. We're gonna get into some more of it, but there's a lot of couples doing daredevil activities together, and isn't that sweet?
Yeah,
That's true love.
that's the real bond.
There is. There's a topic that I've kind of thought maybe we should address on Caveman News here, and
Yes.
that is clowns. Because as much as I hate clowns, and not in those "ooh, clowns are scary" type ways, I think they're dumb. I'll say it right now. I think that they are lame, and that is their greatest fault. But uh, but I will say there are some great stories of clowns in Carlsbad, and this has to be my favorite clown that I've ever come across while doing research for the show. Clown Auto Stunt Show set for June 22nd. A change in date has been announced for Auto Daredevil Bill Ward's stunt driving clown performance at the Gibson's parking lot. The show will be 1 week from Saturday, June 22nd. Petrol the Clown will perform that day from 12 noon till 5 p.m. with bubblegum, candy, and balloons for children. Ward will roll an auto at 1:30 p.m. How sick is that?
Yeah. I'll be there at 1.
I'd be there at 11 getting in line. Petrol the Clown. He sounds so sick.
I want some bubble gum, and I want to watch that roll.
Yeah, dude. Golly, I have a an advertisement here. I use this for the flyer for this show, but there he is. There's Petrol the Clown's car, and it's beautiful. Free Daredevil show. The thing is, I find it interesting that Bill Ward is an auto stunt driver, and yet he still comes in and has another alter persona as Petrol the Clown, who is also a stunt driver. I don't know, man. That's crazy.
He's method too on his lunch
Yeah.
breaks. Get out of here. I'm in character.
Bill Ward is a very interesting man. Why is it not going away? Okay, what the hell? I'm clicking it and it should go away.
Oh no.
Oh, I see. I was clicking the wrong one. There we go. Okay. Bill Ward. That's his clown persona. A show that he was advertising for that. And as you can see here in the background, we also have Billy Ward in our advertisement here. See Billy Ward in his human bomb act spills, chills at the Cavemen Field. They never blew up a human bomb at the Cavemen Field when I went there.
No.
No, man. I think they should bring it back. I know we've talked about. Yes, it's because of woke. That's why. Are you having trouble reading it?
I just love how they did the
Oh,
slant
the slant.
sticks.
I see now. I see now.
T-bone flip over.
But yeah, Bill Ward. What a man. He's a human bomb, and sometimes he's a clown. What a lifestyle he had. Let me see, do I have a picture of the man? Yeah, let's go to that.
Better have.
Oh wait, no, that's wrong. Here we go.
Whoa.
Here's Billy Ward. And this is rare. I believe this is the first time we've included something on Caveman News that was not from the paper of record, the Current Argus.
What?
This is from the Odessa paper, but they got the exclusive on a photo of Billy Ward, so I have to throw it up here. I loved learning about this guy. He's as I mentioned in the intro to the show, he's a new legend to the canon. I think he should be celebrated, and there should be a statue of him here in Carlsbad.
Yeah.
We've made some declarations on this show. We've said we want to bring back the outlaw towns of Lone Wolf and Phoenix, and I want to be mayor of both of them. And we've made it clear that we want keys to the city. We want to be honored in that way. But also, I want a statue of Billy Ward. I think it's time.
Wonder how tall he was.
I don't know, but I do know this. I didn't really bring up the articles about it because I figured I could just talk about it. But in the off season, when he wasn't doing stunts and traveling around, he had a job as a painter of poles. He would like climb big poles like radio antennas and shit and paint them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
He had a cool life.
I want his. Yeah, I want his jobs.
His daughter,
He's at least.
his daughter and wife were drivers too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. I advertised in the promotion of this show that there is more romance in the
Ooh.
Carlsbad stunt world than you would at first suspect. And we've seen some of it with the human fly, the human spider, rather,
Yeah.
and how he would climb with his wife on his shoulders and everything. And yeah, Billy Ward, he and his wife would go and do auto stunts together. And I can think of nothing more romantic than that. We should have saved, maybe next time Valentine's Day rolls around, we could do a romantic Billy Ward episode.
Hell yeah.
Because there's so much to get to with him.
He's a icon.
He is. Why isn't it disappearing? I'm clicking it to disappear. Okay.
Stupid Permian Basin.
Why is it doing that though? The Permian Basin isn't stupid. Come on.
Can be.
Here we go. This is 1954. The top act of the evening will find Ward performing the dangerous human bomb act, in which he gets into a box surrounded by 10 sticks of dynamite, sets off the dynamite, and blows himself up.
He rolls.
He's so sick.
Why can't he stop?
He can't be stopped. He's the human bomb. He's Petrol the Clown. He's another legend in the Carlsbad canon.
He might even be a distant relative of Jeremy and Jim.
Oh, he could be. I mean, I'm sure he has many progeny. Because I will tell you right now that Billy Ward got around. He was a, as they call him in the business, a Lothario. He was. I think that we should promote. You were texting me earlier that we need a Caveman News publicity stunt.
Yeah.
And I think Pepito, the human bomb, with 11 sticks of dynamite, one up from Billy Ward. I think that's the way to go.
I'm gonna do this, y'all. Watch me.
I don't want to say 2025 because maybe that's rushing you, but by at least 2026, Pepito the human bomb. I'm calling it. Put it on your goddamn calendars.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
here we
be
go.
doing that.
I got let me see. Oh, look at this. We're about halfway. I try to not take up too much of the show. I try to take up the first half and leave the last half for Pepito's great videos that he VJs and puts together. And we're right on time because I've got two more little things to show you. And guess what? They're about badass Billy Ward.
For this wife.
Billy's wife, Miss Florida Ward, will drive an auto through a field of dynamite with fiery board walls. Can you imagine?
Just another day in the wards.
Yes, she's so sick. That's his beautiful wife,
Florida.
Florida. Yeah. And that what is our date here? This is 1954. And that's great. But he didn't stop there. Let's look at 1974.
Wait, who's Chan?
Ward and his wife Jan in the summer months travel from city to city performing in world champion auto daredevil thrill show. They smashed cars into each other, blow the cars to bits with them inside with dynamite and a dozen other hazardous stunts to thrill and chill the paying crowd. Now, Pepito, tell me that is not the most romantic thing you've ever heard of.
Sure, but what happened to Florida?
Well, I mean, I'm sure it was amicable.
She's like, I'm done with stunts.
Yeah, maybe she blew up. Maybe, I mean, let's not laugh too much. She led a dangerous lifestyle. She used to get blown up with dynamite constantly and smash cars into her husband. All I'm saying is that 2026, I hope that Pepito the Human Bomb can perform on Caveman Field, and I hope that I find a wife who will crash cars into me. That's all I'm asking.
Live at Ralph Boyer Stadium.
You ready to watch some videos that you curated?
Sure. Get out of here, son.
Me too.
I'm trying to mow the lawn.
Let's see. This is our first video. I haven't seen any of these. Pepito prepared these. Let's see what's up. Ooh la la.
My favorite salon.
That's what you need after an evening of crashing your car into your wife.
Well, yeah, there's a Billy Ward portrait of him in there.
Wow. This is Carlsbad here where we live?
Oh, that's my girl Shelly. She does my fade in the back.
Oh, okay. This is why you look so suave in All My Pepitos Chapter 1.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I almost went with a totally different look, but they talked me out of it.
All right. I don't hate it. Ooh, here we go.
So a publicity stunt is a planned event.
She's just for you, Kondo.
Gaining
Oh,
the
wow.
media's attention and the public's
Yeah.
attention. So it's a stunt. To the word,
I got a
exactly what
stunt.
is. It's a pre-planned to create a reaction. And the only way to really describe what a
It's for
publicity stunt is
publicity.
to give you some examples of publicity stunts that I've worked with in the past. So, for example, I represented in the newspaper AM New York. They were working with an advertiser, Uniqlo, and they decided to put out to the masses, you show up, the first 100 people that show up in their underwear will receive I think it was a full free outfit or something like that. So basically, I don't know, I want to say hundreds of people lined a Manhattan block in their underwear to get this free outfit or free something.
Okay.
And it created a huge stir. Can you imagine going to work that day and seeing
I can't.
like a block of people in their underwear?
Oh my gosh.
The media got attention to it. Newspapers,
I'd be totally
covered it.
flummoxed.
People
I
started
would
twittering
blush.
about it.
I'd have to walk
Instagram
back.
photos. It just became this.
Wait, there were
this
Instagram
viral publicity
photos?
stunt. And it caught the attention of the public, which is exactly
Wow.
what a media publicity stunt is meant to do. Another
Oh, I
example
get
is
it.
one of my clients was Jason Derulo. He had an album coming
Jason.
out. So he
Derulo.
decided to go to Times Square and do a flash mob. So can you
Fonda's
imagine your
original song,
favorite
Jason Derulo.
Can you
pop
imagine a
star,
flash
you're a
mob?
tourist in Times Square. He goes to
I'd
Times
run
Square.
away.
The music goes on. Everybody starts dancing, and here's Jason Derulo. He's releasing
Oh
an
my
album.
God.
He's got the hit number
Could
one
you
song
pick
on
him
the
out of a
radio right
lineup?
now, and
No.
he created
Me
this
either.
flash
I
mob
don't
in
know
the
what he
middle of
looks
Times
like.
Square. The
There's a
media
lot of
covered
musicians
it.
I
People
don't
wrote about it.
know
People tweeted
anymore.
about it. It was a great publicity stunt.
Oh my God, it was one of the best.
I'd heard about it. That's why it's so great.
Oh yeah. Nick, Soy Trees in the chat says, I could if he fell down. I forgot there was a video of Jason Derulo falling down. Ooh la la, what is this?
This guy doesn't fall down.
Oh Jesus.
He's back when stunts were stunts.
Oh, I do like it, but I feel like it's mean to the alligators.
Dude, their skin is tough as fuck. They love
Yeah,
it.
but still. I got tough skin. I don't want nobody running across me.
That's how they play. They love it.
Okay.
They're like, do it again. Try it. Come on.
Ooh.
That's sick.
All right, let's see it one more time. You could do that easy though.
Right. I just need to find some gators.
Yeah. What's the difference? Alligator and crocodile. One of them has a different shaped nose.
Sure.
Ooh, what's this? Oh.
This guy has a very odd talent. He basically does the opposite of parkour and purposely falls in very interesting ways. And the reason he does this isn't actually for any movie set, he just said
Me
that he
watching
simply
this
wants
at
to be
work.
the best at falling. I'm not too sure why this is his goal, but I can definitely agree that he has some of the most graceful
this-
tumbles out there.
He's so good.
Wow.
Odd talent.
All right. Ooh, Buster Keaton. Hell yeah. Here we go. Now here's some stunts.
Back when movies were movies.
Back when men were men and goofy as hell. Wow. Nah, he was truly sick.
Yeah, man. Like moving paintings.
Are there gators in the Pecos? Soy Trees asked that.
A whole new breed. There's Conda. You used to do that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Back when my vision was a little bit better. But, ooh, see? Soy Trees in the chat says, Pepito is our generation's Buster Keaton. And I
Ooh, see?
cannot disagree. For the life of me, I just cannot.
I'm gonna end up.
I
dead
cannot
for
wait
doing
until
this
All
show.
My Pepitos Chapter 2.
Show's gonna
I'm
kill me.
so invested in that story. But Soy Trees in the chat also asked if there are gators in the Pecos. And I haven't heard about that. But do you remember when there was a piranha in the Pecos?
Not kinda, but I have caught a fish that was similar to a piranha, but no, yeah, kind of. Wait, what? Tell me about
Wait,
that.
hang on. No. You tell me. What is this? You caught a toothed fish out of the Pecos?
Yeah, down at Higby Hole, outside
What?
of Loving. My dad and we caught this really weird fish with all these spines, and it was like yellow, and it had like, I don't know, it was a really freaky looking fish. We just threw it back.
What? Well, yeah, that's good. Was it in the paper?
No. Oh, not our fish, but your piranha? I think I remember hearing about that.
Because I remember it was like 5th grade, and every day before school, my grandparents and I would sit down at the breakfast table and eat food and look at the newspaper that day. And I would always look at the newspaper comics because I knew someday I'd be on a live stream asking Pepito to explain comics to me.
1 minute.
It was just in my blood. But I remember one time there was a story about somebody who caught a piranha or piranha-like fish in the Pecos, and they had a picture of it, and it had these teeth, and I was just enamored by this tail, and I clipped it out, and I folded up that piece of the current Argus, and I kept it in my wallet for like 3 years until it basically fell apart because I kept taking it out and opening it and showing people.
You're like a little future. It's like you're making your own little tabloid.
I was. Well, I mean, they made it, but I was
wanted
keeping.
it.
I wish I still had that. You know what? I do a lot of current Argus research now, so
Award-winning card Argus.
let me write it down for next week's episode. We already have one thing that we need to do.
Yeah. I need to get you a podium.
Absolutely.
On today's agenda. I declare this day Billy Ward Day, for he is a badass.
Okay, Soy Teresa just looked it up, and it was a relative of the piranha. So
there are some weird fish in
confirmed in 1887. Oh, 1997.
Oh.
Okay, that's more like it. I was gonna say I wasn't in 5th grade in 1887.
Oh, I love 1997, the year of Mbop.
Oh yeah,
Tamagotchi.
absolutely. Ooh, caught by Pedro Lopez.
Ooh,
So I
know
put
him.
a note. I put a note for next week's episode, and I'll try to find a picture of that piranha to bring up. Next week's episode is going to be amazing. I'm so looking forward to it.
Every future episode is going to be increasingly more amazing.
I do believe this.
Me too.
Wow.
Ooh.
God.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh no, I hate hers. That one looks horrible. Her arm. Oh.
Billy Ward, they ain't. Wow. Jeez.
Jeez.
What do we got next? Oh shit, anime
this
stunts?
guy. This is your best friend, Kondo.
Level
No.
1 is from Dragon Ball, and we have Goku doing a round off into a backflip with a double twist.
Not to me.
It's my first flip of the day, so let's warm it up on this trampoline first.
Deep analysis.
Do it.
Woo, first try. Now let's make it
Wow.
harder by doing it without the trampoline.
Yeah. Just like the
In
anime.
anime, they often train with weighted clothes, so I'm gonna be trying it with a 25-pound weight vest.
Okay.
First
Sick.
try! I did not expect that at all.
Oh my gosh.
So
Well, he says
good.
first try. But we're just
For
supposed
level
to
2, we
believe
have
him.
Rock Lee from Naruto doing 7 back handsprings in a row.
Soy Teresa says you'll never be Goku.
So back
Do you think
handsprings
she's
really
talking to
easy.
this guy?
But when
Yeah.
you do that many in a row, you start
She
to get
has
dizzy
to
and
be.
lose where you are, and you
Okay.
might run into a wall. Let's start with 7, just like Rock Lee. 1, 2,
This guy needs to calm the fuck down.
I'm definitely dizzy, but I still think I can do more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Don't stop.
Got way too close to the wall, so I had to stop. But we got to 11. That's double digits. I'm too dizzy. I was so dizzy that I forgot I got to 12 and not 11. So I think we completed this level.
Shut up. This nerd.
For level 3, we've got Speed of Sound Sonic from One Punch Man
This
doing a
is
front
too
flip
long.
with a twist.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Fine. Moving on.
Let's warm it
I
up.
didn't
don't
expect
like
him
yelled
to
at
make it
by
that
by
far.
the likes of him. What do we got next? What is this? Ooh, Stunt Pug? Hell yeah.
Yeah, I love him.
There were some stunt dog stories that I didn't get a chance to get into on this episode because I got kind of Billy Ward crazy.
Yeah, Billy Ward is a big one, dude. Ugh, I need it. Zorito.
Wow.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you got to get Cerrito trained up.
He's too long to bounce on me.
He could do it. Oh shit, more
Oh,
dog
this
stomp. Here we go. Oh wait, where'd it go?
Oh.
Wow. I also found a story about a couple that did rodeo stunts together. And it got cut for more Billy Ward content, but
pups with the book, The Big Book of Tricks
there's
for
so
the
much
Best
romance.
Dog Ever. Please welcome Chris Parandi and Vinny Valentino.
I saw this guy's car a couple months ago.
Become the top.
Wait, hang on. What?
I was driving by Howard Johnson and I saw this guy's car, but I didn't stop. And then I was watching this video and then I learned, oh, that was this guy.
The dog training stunt man?
Yeah, his company is called like the Stunt Dog or something.
Wow, well let's see what's up. Yeah.
Stunt performers in the country.
Well, it's been a big process over time. 20 years, actually, performing with our dogs across the country at some of the biggest venues, from the biggest state fairs, from Minnesota to Texas, to some of the biggest theme parks, and even halftime shows to the NFL and NBA.
So who gives you this title? Is it like some company? I mean, like some.
We've kind of earned it. We actually own the stuntdogshow.com, our website, and our show has been the #1 stunt dog show traveling across the country.
Well, let's see it.
Vinny's got to be pretty heavy. Do you always hold Vinny?
Too much
No,
talking.
You were just holding
Yeah.
him right. I feel bad for you. You can
Oh,
put him
isn't
down.
good.
He's only
Brother,
about 36
you ain't
pounds.
the
Yeah.
star.
Vinny Aussie, after all. Vinny, come here, buddy.
And
Come here.
Vinny, is Vinny a rescue?
He is a rescue. He comes from Minnesota. He's actually he's half
Shut up.
Border
Fuck
Collie and half
Minnesota.
Mini Aussie.
There you go.
Hey,
Well,
don't be shy today. Don't be shy. Yeah.
Let's see a couple of those.
Oh,
I have a
wow.
question.
That's
And
not a
this
stunt.
is going to sound a little cliche-ish,
Yes.
but can you teach an old dog new tricks?
You can. And
You
that-
can?
Shut
that's a lot,
up.
and you can
Okay,
train
come
any
on.
dog. It doesn't matter the age,
I want dog
breed, or the
stunts.
size. And especially
You
as they
ain't
get older,
cute.
You want to work with them. You want to give them that.
Wow, and kids can do this too?
Absolutely. It's very fascinated you are with your dog, the more your dog's the better they're gonna respond to you. Ain't that right, Vinny? Turn. Yes. Sit right there. Put her there. Now I gotta tell you
These
what
are
he really loves to
tricks,
do
not
is he loves to
stunts.
catch these flying fish. All right, so let's get him really fired up.
Aw.
Now he's gonna get motivated.
Like, no offense to the dog,
Big rate, big rate, big rate.
but
Yeah, how
stunts
about some hoops?
are sacred to me. And this is okay, you know, kind of.
Right over here, right over here.
All right.
Up and over. Yeah. Up
He's
and over.
stunting.
Yeah. Over.
That's cute.
Over.
Yeah,
On feet.
but it ain't a stunt.
Yeah.
These are tricks.
Yeah. Vinny can do a little dancing.
He's better than the
Dancing.
Goku
And
man.
of course, I know you guys want
Yeah, I
to
have way
There
more
we go.
fun
Come
watching
on.
the
And
animals
two.
than
Nice
that
job.
guy.
3, stay
Yeah,
right there,
for sure.
right there. Little juggling. Yeah.
Dogs
Wow. Back around, watch it, buddy. Watch
Yeah.
it.
Cats too. All
Nice.
animals.
Hey, keep your eye on the one on the left.
And alligators.
Yeah.
Yes.
Back
And
around,
piranhas.
back around. How about a little kick? Beautiful. And now let's show them your style.
The red
Get
belly
ready, bud.
pacus.
1, 2, and 3. Come here, Vinny. All right, let's get some big air, and then a big finish. Back up, back. Vinny, back.
Okay.
Back up and up. Yes. Up.
Yeah. Big
Whoa,
tip.
yeah.
Big whoop.
Back up.
Love the dog, but Okay.
This
What's
actor
this?
has an incredible talent. You see, he literally throws himself to the ground. The reason is that he is actually training very precisely for a film scene. In the scene, he has to be shot and fall down as if he were dead. So he's simulating the moment when a
I can
bullet
fall
hits him.
down.
That's why you can currently see him falling in various magnificent ways.
Wow.
Incredible talent.
Can you die realistically?
I think
This
so.
stunt with it is so obviously Martin Short, and these are not
Martin Short.
close-up shots. These are shots of him standing on the windshield of the car
Yeah.
or the windscreen of the car, holding onto the truck.
Yeah,
That's him.
It's almost like they've tied him
That's
to
him?
the door, like on the truck.
Yeah.
So the doors of the truck open out
Yeah.
like a cupboard, yeah? And they're like, your left
Wow.
hand and your left foot will be open. We'll have the car drive up.
Yeah.
You'll never be let go.
Ooh.
Like, you'll just be tied to this.
Yeah.
And you just pretend like you're standing on the car because that is
Looks
100%
Him.
Martin Short
Yeah.
hanging from that truck.
Yep, it's a phenomenal.
Everybody
stunt
talks about Tom Cruise doing shit. Why don't I ever hear about Martin? What the hell? Why don't I ever hear about Marty Short?
Marty Short. Mr. Click.
Mini. All right, what's this
Everyone,
one?
Ronnie Chavez here, and today
Ooh.
we're going to be learning 10 different ways to fall like a stuntman. And I'm here with my good friend Robert Bennett, who is also a stuntman, and we're just going to be demonstrating
Stunt
the
brothers.
ways you can do these stunt
Couple
falls
stuntmen
and how to do them
stunting.
safely and learn them on your own. So, let's get started. All right, so the important thing to know about stunts is that they are dangerous, and you're doing intentional
okay.
falls here, but we're going to learn how you can control your body to do it safely, and a part of that is doing it in a safe environment. So make sure, before you even attempt any of these moves, that you have stunt pads to protect.
If it's safe,
So yeah, just make sure
It's
you
not
have
a
stunt
stunt.
pads.
Yeah. Where were
and
the stump pads on
you'll be
Nowhere
good to go.
Street?
And also, once again, just like learning
Yeah,
parkour,
Pepito,
it's
you
all
didn't
about
have any
progression.
stunt
So with each
pads.
of these stunt falls,
Yeah.
we're going to start small and low, and then work our way up to doing the full involved stunt fall. Now these first 10 stunt falls we're going to do are basic stunt falls that will be easier to learn. In one of my next videos, I'm going to be doing 10 advanced ways to fall like a stuntman. Man, this Georgia heat. I'm sweating and I haven't even done anything yet. Our first stunt fall of the day is going to
shut up.
He's sweating. Oh, do you know who this guy is? You know that voice.
It's basically camera tricks. It's proper
Yeah.
positioning of cameras.
This is
very often in a movie, you'll see
Super
when
Dave,
what's up-
right?
Yeah.
In the trailer flyer, I'm trying to remember my own terminology. It's a flyer when we advertise the show, and it's a trailer when we finish the episode. So in the flyer to build up to this show, I sampled the beat this week. I sampled some audio from Super Dave performing in Albuquerque. That was pretty cool. I never knew he came here.
That's
But,
awesome.
yeah, hell yeah, Super Dave.
like doing something, hurting a person. Well, it's really a basic camera angle trick. Now, what is that cameraman out there with?
That's Wayne.
All right, Wayne.
Yes.
I'm
What
gonna
up,
put
Wayne?
my foot here next to Simba. And when Simba goes up in the air, it's going to look like from that camera over there that he's stepping on my foot, yet you'll be able to see on Wayne's camera that he's not.
So the first shot will be Wayne's camera, and then the
Right.
second one from John.
Howard, would you
Well,
move
that's a
out of the way,
camera
please, and have
trick,
Simba
Super
stand?
Dave. That's not a stunt.
There he is. Now, you see, I've still got
Wow.
about an inch there between Simba's leg and my foot. But if I go to this camera, see, it really looks like Simba's standing on my foot now. But if you go back to the other camera, you'll see that I still have the inch there. See that? But go to the other camera, and you see it. Boy, it really looks painful, doesn't it?
Okay, Super Dave.
Holy shit! Howard, get the Simba up! Howard, don't stand there. You're fucking
No.
elephant is standing on the up, Simba. Sit. Stand. Get up, you smelly pig.
He bigged his foot.
I would have sworn that the elephant was standing in your foot.
That was great. That really worked. Yeah, well, I want to show the people at home what they can do for very little money, what they can learn.
Now listen,
That looked real, I bet.
I've told you 100 times we can't discuss money.
Well, then I won't mention $150 a week, Mike. Oh, boy. Hand me the hat, will you please? Thank you.
We got a few more videos in your playlist. Should we just do them all?
Well, it's really a basic
Pepito?
camera angle.
Did we just do what?
What is that cameraman out there with?
I asked you.
Wayne,
I said you have a
I'm
few
gonna
more
put my
videos
foot
here
here
in your
next to-
watch together playlist. Should we just watch them all?
Yeah. Oh, this one's cool. This was your style for sure.
Why is that my style?
The aggressive music, the facial reactions as he descends with this warhammer.
What kind of stunt is that?
Epic.
If that were Buster Keaton, he wouldn't have a wire. He would just jump.
Yeah.
Now that's a real stunt.
Oh, this is like a Stacey Lee painting in motion.
This is like a Stacey Lee painting. All right, all right. Well, I'm into that.
I knew you would like this.
This is really exciting music for someone just riding around in a circle.
She stunts. The fix
When?
here, and she does her next lap. See, voila.
Do you think that's a stunt? I think that's a trick.
She's
I think there needs
stunting.
to be that definition between what's a stunt and what's a trick. Billy Ward crashing his car into people is a stunt. Wheelies are tricks. It's just my opinion.
I thought fixed gears are pretty hard to ride. I can't ride
I
one.
used to do it.
I know
until the
you
cop
did.
on my bike.
You used to have a bike just like that one.
I think so. I can't see too good.
Wow.
All right.
A tribute.
All right. Real stunts. Jackie, right?
Yeah.
Jackie Chains. That looks so fun.
We should go skydiving. Go to.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure I'm into skydiving.
We'll do it.
Are
as a
you?
segment. With trained professionals, maybe.
I don't know. I can't explain it.
Ow. Hit it on his head.
Wow. Ooh, I love that death proof. Wow. Very real. Ooh. Yes.
Ah.
See, I loved when they would just really fuck shit up.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow.
I'm so pumped. I can't wait to get back out there.
I know. Once you heal up, it is over.
Right? You see segments like never before.
I could do that one. You just gotta stand there.
Yeah. And not faint.
I don't faint unless I'm in a hot garage trying to do episode 29 of Cavemen News.
Trying to blow up your paintings.
Yes, which is still coming.
Yeah, I can't wait. I was waiting that whole time too. I was like, when is this
Me
happening?
too, man. But we're gonna get to that. I figure we have this great playlist that you've created. It's a really long video. We have 3 more
you can
videos.
change it. You don't have to.
Yeah,
skip
of
out.
course I can. I have permission.
It's all the choice is yours.
Absolutely. We're at about an hour now, so yes,
Your sample.
yeah, I sampled that for the beat.
I felt bad adding this, but it was kind of the only
Yeah,
New
why
Mexico, it's the only New Mexico stunt thing.
Danny Trejo being tossed around and drowning in Rob Zombie's Halloween. He's taken
God,
hits and
poor
shots in
guy.
Hollywood, pushing the limits as a stunt
Yeah,
man.
it's depressing.
I'm older than him. It's
Anthony
wild.
Rosales says he used to train Torres in kickboxing at his Los Lunas gym.
So dedicated to his body and his way of thinking and training and discipline.
I don't want to end talking a ton about that.
I'm sorry.
No offense.
Oh yeah, I already applied to this school.
Hell yeah. So I want to do the being set on fire. I think that's a stunt I really want to do.
That's the one I don't want to do.
Why?
Ugh. So messy.
We should have had Brando come back on this episode and see if he'd do any of these in his stage acting.
Oh, I should have looked that up. Stage acting stunts.
Oh yeah. And we should email J Funk or whatever. All right, this is our last video.
It's Lucas here.
Shut up.
That's right.
He's not
I
like
hear him require- so that when the time is right, you can take these movements.
I
outside
already am
and
annoyed at
conquer
this guy.
Any obstacle.
Yeah.
You're a gymnast, not a stunt man.
This big poo pillow.
First things first, before we dive
Fuck
into these
that.
moves, make yourself a soft landing
bed on the
apparatus.
floor.
No.
I'm using a mattress and then I'm
Buster
using a
Keaton wouldn't
combination
do
of
that.
couch
Billy
cushions and
Ward
pillows for
wouldn't
my
do that.
barrier to help
Jan
me
Ward
learn
wouldn't do
these
that.
parkour
Loretta
moves.
Ward wouldn't do that.
It's not
Golly.
rocket science. Just make sure you have something soft enough to where you're comfortable to learn these movements without getting hurt.
Shut up.
Number 1, the classic Kong. For the Kong, you want to put both hands on an object and bring your lower body through and to the front and land on your feet. Now to start this at the early stage, to help learn this very easily, I like to mimic the motion up on a shorter barrier, so I only put one couch cushion.
No. Absolutamente no. No, no, no.
His bedroom / gym.
So, Pepito.
Yes.
What are you doing next year?
Everything I can possibly do.
I think we need to do a Caveman News live from the courthouse and scale this. Maybe you can human bomb at the top.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great.
Set up a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Yes. And speaking of bombs, I think bombs are going to be a future Caveman News theme for a future episode. We already know what our next 2 episodes are going to be, though, so it'll have to get in line. We're planning pretty far ahead. Next week, we're going to be talking about psychics. Ooh. Golly.
Yes, psychics.
And the week after that, God, I'm forgetting the word. God.
Yeah, I don't remember it either.
Chautauqua. Yes, Chautauqua, I believe is the word. But we're going to be talking about historical reenactors. And I'm excited for that one.
Yeah.
Pepito, I've had a lot of fun this episode. We have a new legend added to the Carlsbad canon, and we have another thing to put on our to-do list. We have to get our stunt show on the caveman field. Pepito, I thank you again. And let me just... I thought I had everything memorized. Okay.
Oh, yes.
You do deserve love and kindness. I wonder why the sound alerts aren't coming up on the stream. That's really baffling to me.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I think I know something different we can do next week for the psychics episode. But we should close this one out. Do you have any final words, Pepito?
Stay tuned and keep watching Cavemen News for all your fun Carlsbad news.
Absolutamente.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's go to a Doug cam.
Doug. Wow, I want to be sleeping like that.
Look at that. He is lulled.
Yeah, he's in there.
He is deep in there. All right. Pepito, it's been great.
Oh, yeah, man. Anytime.
Soy Trees in the chat says Doug is doing stunts in his dream.
Heck
and
yeah.
she is right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a fine actor, stuntman, Mr.
He's been on fire.
We're coming to you live from New Mexico. He says please speed down the street doing dangerous stunts.
Stage fighting, martial arts, and kickboxing. In his profession, he's been set on fire.
Thank you.
New Mexico, New Mexico, New Mexico, New Mexico, New Mexico, New Mexico, New Mexico.